Most people think risk management is something only big companies do. They imagine boardrooms, consultants, and complicated reports. But the truth is this: every human being practices risk management, whether they know it or not. The difference is understanding. Let's start simple. Risk management is not about avoiding risk. If you try to avoid all risk, you won't start a business, you won't invest, you won't grow. Risk management is about making better decisions under uncertainty. In simple terms, risk management means three things. You identify risk, you understand its impact, and you decide how to handle it. That's it. Now let's bring this closer to home. Every day in Ghana, people manage risk without calling it risk management. When you lock your door before sleeping, that is risk management. When you choose not to travel at night, that is risk management. When you save money just in case, that is risk management. The problem is not that people don't manage risk. The problem is that they manage it without structure or understanding. So let's break it down properly. There are four main ways to handle risk. The first is risk avoidance. This means choosing not to engage in an activity because the risk is too high. For example, if you know a certain road floods badly during the rainy season and you avoid it, that is risk avoidance. Avoidance is useful, but it has limits. If you avoid all risk, you won't start a business. You won't change jobs. You won't invest. Avoidance protects you, but it also limits growth. The second method is risk reduction. This means taking steps to reduce the chance or impact of a loss. For example, installing fire extinguishers in a shop, servicing your car regularly, using security cameras. You haven't removed the risk completely, but you've reduced how bad it can be. Most people rely heavily on risk reduction. That's good. But reduction alone is not enough. The third method is risk transfer. This is where insurance comes in. Risk transfer means shifting the financial burden of loss to someone else. For example, you insure your shop against fire. If a fire happens, the financial loss is transferred to the insurance company. Important point, the risk still exists. What changes is who carries the financial pain. Insurance is powerful, but it is only one tool. The fourth method is risk acceptance. This means deciding to carry the risk yourself. For example, you don't insure your phone because replacing it is affordable. You accept that loss if it happens. Risk acceptance is not ignorance. It is a decision. The danger is accepting risks you cannot afford. Now let's apply this to real Ghanaian situations. Imagine a small business owner at Makola Market. Fire risk exists. The owner cannot avoid the market. They reduce risk by being careful with electricity. They transfer risk by buying fire insurance. They accept small losses like minor theft. That combination is risk management. Now let's address a major misunderstanding. Many people think risk management means insurance only. That is wrong. Insurance does not prevent accidents, prevent illness, prevent floods, prevent theft. Insurance helps you recover, not prevent. Good risk management combines planning, savings, insurance awareness. This is why some insured people still suffer financially. They transferred risk, but they didn't reduce it. They didn't plan. They didn't understand their exposure. Let's talk about business risk briefly. Many African businesses collapse after one shock. Not because they were unprofitable, but because they had no risk plan. One fire, one lawsuit, one sudden illness of the owner, and everything ends. Risk management keeps businesses alive after disaster, not just before. Now let's bring this home personally. If you are a student, your risk is future income. Education is risk management. If you are a worker, your risk is illness or job loss. Savings and insurance matter. If you are an entrepreneur, your risk is business interruption. Planning matters. If you are a parent, your risk is dependency. Life insurance matters. Risk management is not fear. It is responsibility. And here is the most important truth. You don't need to remove all risk to live well. You just need to understand the risks you cannot afford to ignore. Let's conclude. Risk is unavoidable. Loss is possible. Uncertainty is normal. But being unprepared is optional. This is the Risk Lens with Dennis, where we look at money, life, and business through the lens of risk, clearly, practically, and honestly. Subscribe to the Risk Lens with Dennis, because risk is everywhere, but ignorance is optional.